Okay, today we're going to demo the Simple Folded Corners ruler by Doug Leko with Antler Quilt Design. And this ruler comes in two different sizes. It comes in this bigger size, and then it comes in about a 3.5, 4-inch size ruler as well. This ruler does the same as the smaller one. It just does a bigger size from small all the way to big. So this is the package it comes in. It has a nice little instruction booklet here, and this is the ruler. So what this ruler does is when you are wanting to corner pop or snowball a block with a background fabric and then a lighter fabric on the corner, and normally we would draw diagonal line from here to here and then sew and then trim. And then when this folds back, it's what we call a folded corner block, just like that. This ruler is going to cut out some steps so that we don't have to draw the lines and then do the stitching and then trimming. We're simply going to lay the ruler on here and trim it and sew it on our sewing machine and then fold it back and press it. So today I'm going to start out with a 2-inch background square, and then this is a 1.5-inch corner pop square. So I'm going to lay those right sides of fabric together on the corner that I want to corner pop, which is going to be this one. And so now we're going to take this ruler and we're going to use our grid lines on the ruler to line up our corner pop block, but we also have this diagonal line that runs across the ruler. That is going to be essentially like our marked line if we had been marking this with a pen. So we're going to line up this line vertically and horizontally on the ruler with the corner pop square, just like that. And then when we do that, so we have it lined up here and here, and then now that mark line on the ruler is where we would normally mark with our pen, and then we would stitch and then trim and fold back. So we don't have to do that step. We make sure that that line on the ruler is going from corner to corner on our corner pop block, just like that. And then now we're going to trim on the edge of the ruler and trim that away. So there's what we took away. And so now we're ready to take these two pieces, and you could stick pins in them and hold them in place if you want. But we're going to take these right over to the sewing machine, and we're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam line across there. So I've got my machine marked here with a 1/4 inch seam allowance already that I've marked and measured with my ruler. So I'm just going to butt my fabric up next to that, and I'm going to start sewing and sew this 1/4 inch seam allowance. And as you can tell, I'm using leaders and enders to sew these so I don't waste as much thread or have thread tails. So now you can tell on the block that my stitch, my 1/4 inch seam, has started at the edge of that corner and went all the way to that corner. And so now we would just simply take and fold that back. And then I like to press this seam back here behind open to reduce the bulk. So now there's my corner popped block. And I'll bring it back over here so you can see it. Let me press it real quick and it'll lay flat. So there's the corner popped block now with that triangle already on it. And so now I would just take this and square this back up to 2 inches. with my ruler, and then there's my block ready to go in.